Today we're talking about content marketing for service businesses. And I want to start by acknowledging something. A lot of you have tried this before. You wrote a handful of blog posts, got busy, stopped, and eventually concluded that content marketing just doesn't work for your type of business. That conclusion is wrong, but the experience that leads to it is completely real. And understanding why it happens is the key to doing it differently. Here's the truth. Those blog posts didn't fail because content marketing doesn't work for service businesses. They failed because they were created without strategy, without keyword research, without real depth, and without consistency. The channel isn't the problem. The execution was. And content marketing is actually particularly powerful for service businesses. Here's why. When someone hires a contractor, an attorney, a marketing agency, or any other service provider, they're making a trust-based decision about something they can't fully evaluate in advance. Content fixes that. A potential client who finds your website through a blog post that thoroughly answers a specific question they had and then reads 2 more of your articles arrives at that first conversation with a completely different level of trust than someone who just stumbled across your homepage. That trust difference shows up directly in your conversion rates. So what actually works? It starts with keyword research. Every piece of content you create should target a specific search query your potential clients are actually typing into Google. Not topics you want to write about, topics they're actively searching for. Think about the buyer journey. Early stage searchers are asking informational questions. How long do roofs last? Signs you need a new HVAC system. Mid-stage searchers are comparing options and evaluating costs. Late-stage searchers are ready to hire and looking for someone local. A content strategy that builds across all 3 stages creates a presence that accompanies potential clients throughout their entire decision process. Now let's talk content types, because not all formats are equal. Deep educational articles are your biggest long-term investment, not short, thin posts that barely scratch the surface. Genuinely comprehensive pieces that treat the reader's question with the depth it deserves. A 2,000-word article that actually helps someone make a better decision, earns rankings, earns trust, and keeps generating traffic for years from a single investment. Pricing content is consistently one of the highest converting types for service businesses. How much does this cost is one of the most searched queries in almost every service category. Publish honest, specific pricing ranges with context, and you'll capture traffic your competitors are ignoring while simultaneously pre-qualifying your leads. Case studies with real before and after outcomes provide the kind of concrete proof that no homepage claim can match. FAQ content targeting common questions can earn featured snippet placement right at the top of Google results. And video, even shot on a smartphone, is dramatically underutilized by local service businesses and represents a real competitive opportunity, especially on YouTube. One thing I want to be direct about. There is a quality threshold below which content produces essentially nothing regardless of volume. 12 mediocre posts a year will generate less traffic than 4 genuinely great ones. Plan fewer pieces and invest more in each one. And creating the content is only half the work. Every article you publish should be distributed through your email list, your social media channels, and your Google business profile. Repurpose it into video. Pitch relevant pieces to local publications. Distribution is what makes each piece work harder than it would sitting alone on your website. At Pulse Media Group, content strategy is our jam. Reach out for questions.